Have you ever seen a better beef stew than this one? We're going to start this recipe by cutting the meat into smaller pieces, which will be the first step in the preparation. I'm using about 3.5 pounds of meat, an excellent amount to serve well. If you want to prepare a larger portion, you can also increase the amount of meat without any problem, adjusting to the number of people. Now we'll move this part aside to make cutting easier. And then we cut all the meat into medium-sized cubes. I like cutting it into cubes. I always prefer this type of cut because it's practical. And this way, we continue cutting all the meat. Now I'll grab a large bowl. And I'm going to place all the meat into the bowl. Next, I've added 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. With the mayonnaise already added, we mix it well to coat all the pieces. This step makes the meat more tender. Try it at home, you'll definitely like it. Now everything is well mixed. I'll leave the meat set aside for a moment. In a skillet, I've added 3 cloves of minced garlic. Then I add 1 white onion, already finely chopped to make sautéing easier. Let's sauté the garlic along with the onion until golden. The onion is now well cooked and fragrant. At this point, we add the meat to the sauté. Carefully add all the meat into the skillet. And we stir well to begin browning it evenly. The meat starts to change color and release its juices. At this stage, it begins to absorb the garlic and onion flavor well. Let it brown for a few minutes, stirring occasionally. As you can see, it has reduced quite a bit and has a nice texture. Now let's add the seasonings. I start with 1 teaspoon of salt. I continue with 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika. I've also added half a teaspoon of ground black pepper and 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. Lastly, I add 3 tablespoons of ketchup. All the seasonings are now in the skillet. Now we mix everything very well to combine. This step is important for a well-balanced flavor. Gently stir until the sauce coats all the pieces. You can already see how the color and texture have changed. The aroma is also very pleasant. This is a recipe I make often at home. I really like this kind of dish because it's simple, quick, and very tasty. Now I've added the heavy cream for the final touch. I'm using about 14 ounces of heavy cream. That will make the stew creamier and smoother. We're almost done with our recipe. The cream is already in, and now we just mix it very well until everything is fully incorporated. We want a nice creamy and uniform texture. Our stew is ready to serve. I turn off the heat and remove the skillet, and now we'll serve it hot. I'm already placing a portion on the plate. Look how this turned out. You can serve it with white rice, carrot rice, or a fresh salad. I'll serve it with a simple salad to complete the plate. So delicious.